For those that are unaware of what's going on in Washington State, where an entire wolf pack by the name of Profanity Peak is in process of getting killed after some livestock killings in Ferry County. I called the department in Washington regarding this. I was concerned, to knowing that they're an endangered species. How was this not illegal? Even on their website, they had that poaching is the illegal taking or possession of endangered fish and wildlife species, and was told that they could not comment, that basically I needed to call the department and the head of the department directly, and was transferred. Was told that it's not illegal, that protective laws have been lifted in that part of the state, as well as in Montana and other states. When asked if there was a way that if the cattle ranchers were reimbursed, if they would leave the wolf pack alone, I was told that they've already been financially reimbursed by the state. That it was with a heavy heart that they made this decision, that the goal was to find a balance between the wolves and the humans, and that basically if the state was given an ultimatum that if they did not manage the situation or the issue, that citizens in Ferry County would get a posse to take care of it themselves. I asked when this was going to occur. It's already in process. So I felt very defeated and powerless, and just didn't know what I could do to help. I asked, what can we do? Basically, we can email this department, and it will stay on record for 7 years, so that if there's a public forum or anything like that, these records can be read. You can go to Wild Thing at dfw.wa.gov. D as in Delta, F as in Foxtrot, W as in Whiskey. You can email them, it will stay on record, and even though it's too late to make a difference for Profanity Peak, this can possibly make a difference for other wolf packs, where we can be a voice for the voiceless. On that line, I want to talk to the Wildlife Department and the citizens of Ferry County. Just because something is legal does not mean that it is right or just. Segregation was legal, didn't mean that it was right or just. What Hitler did in Germany was legal, but it doesn't make it right or just. The Ferry County has had the privilege to be a part of wolf recovery, and the first time there's a conflict, there's a violent solution. And the reason these gray wolves are on the endangered species list to begin with is the fact that habitat loss and conflict with humans. Along the lines of having no laws, I was recently in Mexico, where at a tourist spot, there was a man that had baby lions and tigers for photographic opportunities for tourists. And he did not receive my business. I explained that that was wrong. When I came back to the States, trying to find an international organization that would intervene, was told that because there's no laws, there's nothing that they can do. And I'm really disappointed that this happens in my own country, that we are participating in eliminating an endangered species because of a few cattle. And on that note, Ferry County cattle ranchers, do not get my business if the cost of beef is the extinction of an endangered species. There are other solutions. We can do tracking devices that interact with a solar-powered electrical fence. There's relocation options. Again, it doesn't make any sense to me that these cattle ranchers have been financially reimbursed, and yet the solution is still to take out this wolf pack. So I encourage everyone, go to Wild Things, email this department, make your voice heard for these wolves. Thank you.